What is good? Welcome into Driving the Nightline. My name is Alan Bell. We got a great show lined up for you today. Look at these two lovely studs here. All right. Mosh, look, Stern bets. We need it. I don't even want to waste any time, man. I want to get right to these picks. You've been money. Go ahead. Let us know what you got, buddy.
All right. First of all, I just want to say we went 5-3 yesterday, including parlay. Grizzlies run line or whatever the spread. First half Thunder set to win, and SGA 2 plus 3 is at plus 300, and we hit that. Put that in the chat. Put that in the Discord. So hope you all following around. We have an awesome high leverage spots today, where I think we're really going to crush it. First up, we got the Orioles and Tigers. I like the Tigers on the money line, minus 125. I like this really anywhere under minus 140. This is another spot where I'm looking for a rookie to prove that he can pitch with the big boys in the big leagues. Brandon Young's rookie debut against the Reds. To be fair, it was the Reds on the road. Pretty good. We'll get to that later. He only lasted 4 innings while allowing 7 hits and 3 runs. I think the Tigers are above average hitting team and will punish any weakness shown. They're starting Casey Mize, 3-1. 2.22 ERA. Underlying metrics are just phenomenal. I think Baltimore is going to continue to struggle to put up runs. And Detroit has a really good bullpen, so I'm not really worried about playing it the full game. Number 2 and 3, we got the Reds at the Rockies. I like the Reds first 5, money line, minus 128. And I also like Andrew Abbott over 5.5 strikeouts at minus 115. I'm playing the Andrew Abbott strikeout prop at half a unit because I don't like to overload any one game. But we get the Rockies coming off a rough sweep, which, by the way, we cashed on the road from the Royals. They also just played a doubleheader. I think this team is exhausted, defeated, and they're going to get off to a slow start, if any. I like the Reds. Had a few days off their incredible 24-run game against the Orioles. They are currently ranked 3rd on the road in hitting. They're facing Kyle Freeland, who's not great. I mean, honestly, his metrics are mixed, hard to read. But they're not translating into wins, and they're not translating into no runs. Andrew Abbott, kind of like I previewed before, he has a 33.8 whiff rate. He's striking out an insane 40% of the batters that he's facing. Rockies are dead last in strikeouts, averaging over 11 per game. Take it. Take the run line. Take the money line. Whatever you can get. I really like the Reds here in this spot, fading the Rockies once again. Pick number 4, we got the Marlins at the Mariners. Say that 5 times fast. Mariners first 5 win only at minus 145. Don't love the number. Find another way to attack it if you can. Logan Gilbert is pitching phenomenal, right? His barrel rate's at 5%, which is just kind of crazy. His 2024 home ERA was 2.49. I really think that he is going to ball out today against a Marlins club that really just strikes out a lot as well. It's a very similar write-up to the Rockies. We are fading Cal Quantrill, who we cashed fading against the Phillies just last time, where he went 3.1 innings, gave up 7 runs. I don't think it's a fluke. His metrics are terrible. I think the Mariners, who are very hot right now, get off to an early start. The last pick, we are going back to the White Sox. Even when they have a 3-run lead going into the 7th, they couldn't get a win. They had a rain out. It was voided, which I'm kind of lucky about, but we never got to see them face against the bullpen. I like fading Sean Burke here. Again, he came off a great performance against the Angels, giving up 3 hits over 6 innings, but a 17.3 barrel rate and other general metrics spell a negative regression coming. Not to mention that he just faced this Athletics club 10 days ago, and he let up 5 runs over 3.1 innings. Really think that they're really primed. The Athletics are primed to really have a good hitting game. The A's are actually top 5 in not striking out, which is really Burke's only good metric. We get to back Luis Severino, who is okay. He has struggled so far this year at home, but his home ERA last year was 2.96, and his other general metrics with a barrel rate at 7% suggest that he'll be okay against one of the worst offensive teams in modern baseball.
There we go. All right. There we go. Now, all right, my man, Japan, David Valencia could not make it in. He was here and then work calls, duty calls. So certainly understand that one. All right. These are UFC. Jocelyn Edwards by decision, minus 175. Jimmy Flick, what a name, by submission, plus 300. I'm fully now a fan of Jimmy Flick. I know nothing about him whatsoever, but I like it. Malcolm Wellmaker by knockout plus 300. Roberto Romero money line minus 140. And Carlos Prates money line plus 112. I hope that I pronounced those correctly. All right, TJ, 2 plays. What you got, big dog?
We're going to start and stay in major leagues. So we're going to take Pablo Lopez, 5+ Ks, and Paul Skeens, 6+ Ks, put those together in a parlay at minus 105. Pablo Lopez today's strikeouts are set at 6.5, and so are Paul Skeens. So I'm taking them down 2 for Lopez because he's only had 6, 5, and 3 in his 3 starts, but he's going up against the Angels. I don't know if you guys have heard this stat yet about the Angels, but in the last 5 games, they've had 4 starters. There you go. 4 starters go over double-digit Ks against them. They are ranked 27th in major leagues with 9.46 Ks per 9. So I really like him to just get 5 today. And then Paul Skeens going up because Dodgers, obviously, they're 17th in major league with 8.4 Ks per 9. This is obviously Paul Skeens here we're talking about. So I really like him to just get 6 today. Get this almost at plus money, but minus 105. Nice little builder. Then we're going to go to the NHL tonight. A series that I've been on really the whole time here. Game 3 tonight, Kings versus the Oilers. Tonight, Edmonton's going to go with Pickard instead of Skinner. It's confirmed. This is a good thing for Edmonton, really, because Skinner has struggled, giving up 6 goals in the first 2 games in each game. Last game, they even had a clip of him after it was 6-1, and he's in the net laughing, which is not a great look. If you're an Edmonton Oilers fan, obviously you'd be livid with that. So not surprised that he's not in the net today. In the first game, they scored 11. In the second game, they scored 8. Both games, like I said, LA has scored 6. So I think with the goalie change tonight, it's not going to matter if you're going to get easily over 6.5 goals. If you want to take it on BetMGM to have a push cushion at 6, it's minus 115. So I like it there as well.
There we go. All right. I'm going to go in college baseball here. And let me see if I can pull this up larger. All right. First off, you're going to see the name of the game here are low totals, obviously, because we have aces going. But we have teams very, very familiar with each other. And you have teams, quite frankly, that need to get their bats going. And they understand that, yes, they have an ace on the mound. So does the other team. Tennessee LSU, we're going to start right there. One hell of a pitching matchup tonight. But again, over 10, LSU coming off a nice bounce back weekend. Tennessee, horrible weekend against Kentucky. And it was because of said bats. I know that they've heard about that all week. I'm not saying they win the game, but I do think that they get some runs. And I think LSU is going to get some runs as well. And you're going to see teams, they don't want to burn up their bullpens. Okay. So you're going to see some decisions having to be made tonight. Mississippi State, Auburn over 10. I think that Auburn is in a great spot here to take advantage, win a weekend, and just play basically Auburn baseball, right? Put up some runs, hit you with multiple pitchers, see different arms, short innings, keep the guys fresh for the weekend. Indiana, Iowa over 11. Iowa can score runs. Iowa can give up runs. We know the same thing about Indiana. We've got decent weather out there. Don't have storms necessarily to worry about, but we do have 2 teams, as we talked about in the morning show, that need to get it. Iowa right there. You want to win the Big Ten? Here you go. That's what you got to do. You got to win these weekends here. So I think we're going to see an attack at the plate. Texas A&M, Texas, no need to even explain this one. Absolute rivalry. You're going to see A&M, who's been on fire at the plate. Texas, same deal. Friday night is absolutely important. Yes, they've got pitchers. However, they got hitters. And I love rivalry games to where once one run comes in, they all come in. And Millsy, yes, we did just cash that over in Oklahoma and Georgia, over 12.5. Well done there. Finally, the Civil War, Oregon State, Oregon, over 10.5, minus 115. We've talked about it all week. This is going to be one hell of a series here. Can't wait to see it. And there's absolutely no other way to go about in this series than hitting. You're going to have to do it one way or the other. I think we see a good amount of runs tonight. All right, now, finally, excuse me. All right, so our man Liddy, all right, and I'll put this up here full screen, all right, round robin of the day, okay? So you see it here, all right, Yankees, run line minus 1.5, Padres, run line minus 1.5, all right, Tigers, minus 111 money line. Padres, minus 1.5 on the run line there. And you can see the juice beside said 2 teams that put it into the 3-team play here. Tigers, minus 111. Yankees, minus 1.5 run line as stated, plus 375. So then you see it. Tigers, minus 111 money line. Yankees, minus 1.5 on the run line. Padres, minus 1.5. Get it there for 2 teams to get you home. And I'll put this up here so Liddy can explain it. 3-team round robin. $50 has 3 possible 2-team parlay combinations. So the maximum risk would be 150. That is absolutely important to understand of how the payment goes in this. Each parlay would win 130. So the maximum win would be of 390. There you go. There you go. Indeed. All right. I think that's all we have, man. Any final thoughts before we get out of here? Mosh.
Nope. I'm just going to keep picking high leverage situations where it's going to be really tough to overcome. I don't care if it's considered juicy. I don't care if it's like taking the chalk. I'm going to take where I think I have the best chance of winning 9 times out of 10.
There you go. Oh, man. Look, Rooker, he hit a bomb. We get a Rooker bomb there. TJ, what's up, man? Final thoughts.
Yeah, man, I'm just going to take advantage of this platform right now that the NHL is apparently watching. I'm calling out to the NHL right now. Hopefully they hear this. Can you guys figure out that it's the playoffs? You don't call it like the regular season. These guys are going to hit each other. They're going to go at each other. Don't put them both in the box. Just let it go. This has been the series in 3 different.
Don't let me repeat. You're talking about the officiating, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So they're calling
it mostly about the Ottawa-Toronto series. So personally, but then if you go and look at even the Jets and the Blues series, they're ticky-tacky calls. I understand that in the NHL, they don't officiate as the rule book. They do to feel the crowd can even get them to make a call. But man, it's been brutal. Last night, there's a situation where Nyes is down low. Buddy's got the puck pinned against the boards, and Nyes is getting hammered from the back by Stützle. He doesn't even have the puck, so he hits the guy who's holding the puck on the boards in the box. Just Nyes. Makes no sense. Like, come on, guys. This is the NHL playoffs. Yeah. Guys are going to be banging each other. They're going to be getting in there, digging in deep, trying to get the puck out. You can't just be throwing both guys in the box, being like, play 4-on-4. Officiate it right. Let's go.
I like it. There's a little fire right there. I'm with it, dude.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I mean, it is, man. You get the playoffs like my thought process in any of them is if it's egregious, call it for sure, but let them play.
Yeah, they've been so ticky-tacky, man. It's brutal.
Yeah. That was the NCAA tournament too, man. Officials were all over it, dude. All over it. All right. That's all we got for today. Friday. We don't want to be too long. Get you out of here. Get out of work. Get back home to the family or friends or yourself, however you're getting down there. Oh, okay. Melissa said Rooker. Home run is the Discord squad home. Okay, there we go. All right, Brett Rooker. There we go. Placing it right after the show. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday. We'll see you live 10 a.m. Eastern Saturday morning. But until then, everybody, best of luck. Cash these tickets. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.
Who's got it better than us? Nobody!